there always is lessons within a loss.
Now let's move on to another camp fighter actually having a great performance and showing off the skills that we all know he has. A couple of weeks ago, before this weekend, we saw Vergil Ortiz, the fight that he had. He fought an opponent that in August of last year gave Terence Crawford a lot of problems, but yet he was able to land more, he was able to do more, and he was able to actually have a better performance than Crawford was. Do you think that we're seeing the best of Vergil right now?
I think the last two fights have shown Vergil's ability to make adjustments, which sometimes you were not able to see because he was winning so easy in a few rounds. But when you're fighting world-class level fighters, they're going to be tougher than the average opponent. They're going to be more skilled, more experienced. And these last couple of fights have shown that, especially against Madrimov. Madrimov was boxing the first couple of rounds. I don't know if it was so effective, but it was definitely complicating things for Vergil. Madrimov was moving around the ring plenty, and it was, giving Vergil some complications there in the first rounds. Eventually, Vergil was able to cut the ring enough, start landing some shots that slowed down Madrimov, and you could see the size and the pressure starting to take over, and Vergil started to really dominate. Towards the end of the fight, he even stunned Madrimov a few times on a couple occasions, to the point where Madrimov started to just smother Vergil and just try to, maybe survive. But it was a very dominant performance. And comparing that to other Madrimov against Crawford, like you mentioned, different styles make different fights. But in this case, Vergil was able to make the adjustments necessary and impose his size, power, and pressure, and take over. And again, that shows the fans that there's a lot more to Vergil than what you had seen in the previous fights. He won his first 18 fights or whatever, all easy wins, that people can sometimes have doubts. But now he's proving himself over and over that he is a world-class fighter, a world champion for a reason.
What do you think is next for Vergil? I know last year he was so looking forward to that Tim Tszyu fight, and we see what's happening with Tim Tszyu, or what has happened to Tim Tszyu. Tim Tszyu now looks like he's going to be on a collision course with Keith Thurman because they're trying to set that up once again, because that was a pay-per-view that was supposed to happen last year, but it didn't. Where does Vergil go from here?
I'm not his manager, so I don't know.
Where would you want him to go from here?
But, he's got options, definitely has a lot of options. There's a lot of fighters in that division right now. It's pretty stacked. You can pursue a Fedorov fight. You can, maybe find if Crawford's willing to take it. I don't think Crawford would ever take a fight like that. Crawford's going to go and pursue fights like Canelo or someone of that nature. But, there's a lot of other fighters, a lot of options. I think Vergil, again, has proven himself plenty already to where anybody, in the division is going to be a big fight for Vergil. He is a star himself, and he can definitely be headlining all these shows on his own. He's proven that. He's a fan favorite. So, he's got plenty of options. And, we're excited to just watch him fight every single time because he gives a good fight every fight he's in. And I think the fans appreciate that too.